What's going on, guys? So nobody tuned in at the moment, but I will get started anyway. And if somebody joins the live chat, that would be great. If not, I will talk to myself. I do it all the time anyway. Now is no different whatsoever, except I'm being recorded and possibly watched by millions. Hopefully, maybe one day soon. Probably not, though. Anyway, I'll get into it. Drop shipping. So, what is it? First of all, what is drop shipping? What am I talking about? Well, drop shipping is a form of e-commerce. What is e-commerce? E-commerce is the art of selling things online. So when you sell something on Amazon, eBay, or you take out your own, you make your own website and take out your own store and send people there to buy things from you. Many of you have probably heard of Shopify to do this. Maybe WordPress, WooCommerce, Amazon, eBay, one of those things, So basically, here's my experience with drop shipping. So first of all, what is drop shipping within e-commerce? Well, so e-commerce is the art of somebody buying something from you online, right? Drop shipping. So normally when you would buy something from somebody online, they probably have it, in their possession to sell to you. What drop shipping is essentially they are making a deal with a company, wholesaler like Alibaba or AliExpress or another one like that to say, I'm not going to shell out any money, and I'm going to let you keep the inventory on hand, and I will sell this product on my website and link it to you and your warehouse. If somebody actually goes to purchase it, I'll pay you, we'll split what you would normally charge me, and I'll just take my profit as my commission. So I look at it almost just like a commission-based business, because that's what it is. You're not actually laying out like a significant amount of money on inventory, which makes it very, very enticing for a lot of people to get into this. And you're offering the products. So first big problem is because you don't have the inventory in your possession, and you're just essentially a salesperson for these wholesalers. Not to change the subject too much, but don't get me wrong. If you were to make an e-store, you would 100% rep these products like, you stock them or it was your brand. That's the best way to do this. But there are still some people just make one-pagers and pretty much are just trying to earn a commission. And sometimes it works. I don't doubt that for a second. But essentially, first downfall of this is getting products to your consumers on time. Especially if you're using AliExpress or Alibaba. It's coming from China. What's wrong with that? Well, it could take fucking forever. And with competition like eBay, I'm sorry, not eBay. With competition like Amazon, right? And you know what though? That's not really wrong. Some stores on eBay probably ship pretty fast. And all these other major retailers that have their own, products or have a way tighter connection with their wholesalers or the manufacturers, making your customers wait 2 weeks for a product isn't going to be great for longevity of that customer, So first of all, why do people start drop shipping? Well, they start drop shipping because if it does work, it can generate a lot of money. It can generate 6, even 7, 8 figures a year. That is very, very much possible. And I do know people who do this, and they do make a fair living off of it. So my experience with drop shipping is this. I tried 2 different products with single product websites. So what's a single product website? Well, a single product website is you would go. So the way I initiated this was I went to Shopify.com. I bought a domain. You can buy a domain name through them. They make it very, very simple. And pardon me, just gonna drink the water for a second before I cough my brains out. So you can buy the domain through Shopify, and you can essentially, the way Shopify has their system worked out, you can install an app. They have like apps to connect directly to. So you can do that, and I chose Overlow. They work in conjunction. with AliExpress, and you use Overload to connect to AliExpress from Shopify is the way I should have worded it, actually. And you can essentially just click on a product, import the data for that product, so all its variants, whatever variants meaning whatever different colors it has, and blah blah blah. And you see the price that you are going to be charged should an order go through for that product, and whatever you mark it up to, that's the profit you would get to keep. Now, some might say that's an incredible business model, which it is. You don't have to lay out any money for merchandise. You just put the website up, and you hope that it sells. So if you put a website up with a product on there and you're hoping to make sales off this, you will not make any, most likely. You could get very lucky. It's very possible. I don't know, but I think the likelihood of you getting that lucky is probably not so large. Here are your realities for dropshipping. So mind you, I haven't actually had a successful store yet. That's right. I'm coming on here not talking about having a successful store and not advertising the fact that I'm making, what is it, like, I don't know, $20,000 or $1,000 a day, because people kind of make this, or people proclaim to make these sorts of incomes. I'm not proclaiming any of that. I'm giving you the harsh facts of what you're going to need to do in order to try to be successful. So some of you might say, well, you're not successful, so why should I listen to you? You don't need to, but I'm telling you for a fact what will happen once you get into this. Anyway, moving forward. So the Shopify store, connect all that. You add your one product or multi-product store. It's whatever you want to do. And the next thing, in my opinion, what you need to do, you need to make this look completely legitimate, like 100% legitimate. You need to pretty much create a brand. If you're going to create a one-product store, make sure it's a product that solves a problem. I can tell you, I tried with a desk table for the car for like a week. That did nothing. Maybe I didn't leave it on long enough. It's possible. Whatever. Now, what I did for every product so far, I've taken off Facebook and Instagram ads, right? And I have ran them several different campaigns. I've probably dropped a few $100 on this stuff, and nope, I haven't seen $1 in return yet. Harsh realities, right? My next step, I will be creating a store. So I have one right now, and if anybody who sees this can check it out. I think it's a pretty good deal. It's called GoSportCam.com. I'll put it in the URL and check it out. Most dropshippers will not tell you the name of their store because they've had success. Now, I don't want to say all of them are full of shit, but I find it very suspect that all these dropshippers come on and they talk about all the success that they have, and they don't give you any idea the name of the website or anything like that. And so one dropshipper, I commented this to her, and she actually said to me, this is, a dropshipper making a video about it, her success. She said, well, the reason we don't do this is because you could just replicate it and take our business away. Sure, fine. Maybe that's true. It is true. I do know that it is true, but by the same token, it's like, how can you market yourself as a service if you can't even give me proof of your product? Anyway, moving forward. So say, for example, you set up this store. What do you do next? You set up your Facebook and Instagram ads. Don't just show a picture of a sale. You need to show a video. If you show a picture, it's got to be a great picture. You'll want to drop a few. You want to start off $5 to $10 a day. Maybe if you have a product that truly solves a problem, usually, like from what I've seen, other people claim it's stuff in the, let's say, for example, health field, like, I don't know, seat covers to help your achy back, or skin care products, or things like that, things that truly solve a problem. And maybe they do work. I haven't tried it yet. My next product will be, I think I'm going to set up a vape store with the batteries for the vape pens and all that. Now, here's a tricky part as well, people. You must set up your prices where you compare what is practically selling on eBay and Amazon versus what you're going to sell for. Always assume that when somebody is going shopping online in 2019, that they are price checking globally. What do I mean by globally? Well, I mean they're taking the product number or wherever they're finding it. Macy's, eBay, Amazon, I don't give a shit. They're taking the product number and they're putting it into the Google search. And so, I'm sure most of you know what happens when you do that. When you do that, Google's going to return you results of a list of different prices. So if you didn't know to do that, I just give you your golden egg. Look for prices on Google before you decide what product, because not only does it need to be a product that solves a problem, and I suggest a product that you would want to buy, or at least to market in a way that you would want to buy it yourself. You also need to find a product where you're competitive with eBay, Amazon. eBay I wouldn't be too concerned with. I feel like Amazon, because eBay is mostly, I don't want to say mostly, no, it's not mostly used. You can definitely buy new. But I don't know, I just always go against Amazon when I'm doing a price comparison, whatever the case may be. I would definitely do a price tag to Amazon versus what you're selling. I would definitely put myself in the Google search to see what comes up. So after that's done, you'll need to look at what the product is going to cost you on your whatever drop shipping site you want to use. So AliExpress, a lot of you will start out with. Check that number versus the number, like the value that the market is giving the product. Now remember something. It's that in addition to, you've got to leave room to give free shipping most of the time, because in order to compete with today's crazy market, you got to do free shipping. Now, people will tell you, no, do 2-3 times, the product cost to make it profitable. And if you can charge 1,000 times what the product cost, if the value is there, fantastic. I wish you the absolute best. Practically speaking, I don't know. I just feel like it's tough to compete with the big box retailers out there. Unless, and this is a big unless, if you're going into this and you're willing to drop 10, 20, 30,000 on Facebook, Google ads in a short period of time, I think that will give you a phenomenal amount of traffic. But also, if you're going to spend that kind of money, you probably can afford to drop money on actual inventory and not take your chances with how long shipping will take. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. These are the realities on dropshipping on Shopify today. This is the market saturation at its best. This has been happening this dropshipping has been going on for a long time. Now, dropshipping directly onto eBay and Amazon, meaning like setting up your account so you can list products on Amazon and eBay. Honestly, I haven't done that yet, so I don't know what the success rate is like on that. I'm only telling you the obstacles you'll face dropshipping with just a Shopify store. Even if you take out an Instagram and Facebook account, which you will need to do. You will need to set up a Facebook account in order to start Facebook and Instagram ads. And yeah, that's it. So I'm just giving you practicalities. I would start off Facebook, Instagram ads, $5 a day. Drop your product link, like the link to your store, everywhere possible. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Instagram. Share it on fucking Reddit. Share it on Pinterest. Every little place. Literally every single app you can think to share your product, share. Because it's tough. It's not an easier barrier of entry. This is really tough to do. You also, by the way, should you have wait until the end, you also you want to make your store look legitimate as possible. So what I would do if I were you, I would go to big box retailers and see how they do their store. So again, I can show you the one that I made. Hasn't made any sales, so I don't know how much it's going to help you. I don't know if it's the fact that I haven't put enough money into marketing yet. Somebody actually offered to do it with me, and I'm still sort of considering it. I'm just not 100% sold. Meaning, like somebody, a dropshipper who has experience, who's done this before, did make me a deal to do this with him. But the stipulations he gave, I'm not 100% sure I want to go down that route. I do think I'm going to make a decision on that soon, though. Anyway, I've gone off topic. Sorry, guys. These are your practicalities. I wish you nothing but the best. Get into dropshipping. If you make $1 million, just tell me the name of your store. Let me know how it went. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post again with, further critique on the subject, how my store is doing and all that. I also have a blog, bigcritiqueblog.com. So that's BIGCRITIQUE.com. I don't know why I just spelled it out. I'm going to put it in the description below so you guys can see all these things. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for whoever ends up watching this, and take a look at my shit. That's it. Bye.